Trophy Superstore Premier League. Proudly supported by the Trophy Superstore. For all your trophies, awards and more.
Welcome to the FBTV feature game. I'm Darren Lutton. It's catch-up weekend and we're spending our Friday night at Heath Park for the game between Eastern Suburbs and Mitchelton. We're currently standing in the kitchen where a couple of weeks ago we brought you a story on how the clubhouse set on fire. The rebuild has begun. Eastern Suburbs have also rebuilt their season with a good string of wins. Mitchelton are in the top four at the moment, whose place Easts are trying to displace. Let's get straight to the action. Calling the game is Rafe Griffin.
Thanks very much, Darren. Here come the two teams on to Heath Park. It's the home side, Eastern Suburbs versus Mitchelton. And the two team lineups for this round 9 catch-up match for Eastern Suburbs. Alejandro Porras Martirell is a recent addition into the squad. He's joined by Daniel Cunha, who's come back to Heath Park after a stint at Lions and Ipswich Knights last year. Nathan McDonald has control of this one, assisted by Brodie Main and Ryan Mooney. Mitchelton get us underway in this first half, initially losing possession but coming away again for Jansen. On wider here for Shepherd. And first goal kick of the night for the Tigers. Bring it out of their defensive territory. Torres Martirell. Out there by McCullough. On here for Jansen! And Carroll had to be sharp. And he's still not out of danger, but eventually clear it across the sideline. Let's take a look at that again. McCullough. Jansen, he's evaded all the defenders. Carroll makes himself big. And that was good enough to deny Jansen the opening goal. And again, he's struggling to get it out of their defence. Michael Ryan with the challenge there. And promptly goes into the referee's notebook. Tackle there on the Mitchelton player. On here for Cunha. Goes himself, Cunha, got a bit of space to work in. Deflection off McCullough and out for a corner. Here's Porras Martirell. Control in from McMullen. On towards the back post. And close. Heads wide of the upright. Acknowledges the effort there of his teammate though. Swithenbank. Drifts it in. And again, Mitchelton wide of the upright. In fact, Lawson deemed to be offside by the assistant. And from that angle, I think the assistant might have got that one wrong. Shorter appeared to be keeping Lawson onside. Cunha under a bit of difficulty here. Free kick goes against Mitchelton. Someone said something in the back play. And into referee Nathan McDonald's notebook. Might have been Swithenbank. Mitchelton player's gone down. Swithenbank it is. So free kick results for Mitchelton. Played in for Jay Mimmitz! And Mitchelton have scored the first goal of the match in the final 60 seconds here before the halftime break. For Gura, on for Mehmet, who makes no mistake. And on the Packfire Australia GoPro replay, Jay Mehmet's right foot effort gives his side a 1-0 lead. See that quite clearly from the replay. Here's Lumley with his goal kick as we commence second half action. Contested possession. Eventually falls east way, but they lose possession there once more. Swithenbank on for Mehmet, in room again. And goals a minute either side of half time to Jay Mehmet. And this match has quickly changed complexion. Swithenbank on for Mehmet, who's onside. Puts it past Carroll from just inside the box. And it's the Cardinals' sin to be conceding goals in the period, let alone one side of half-time, but both sides of half-time. And East have been made to pay, not switching on. Corner here for Mitchelton. And again, almost another chance there for the Mustangs. And referee has eventually ruled for the corner. Desperate clearance away. Jeski's in the thick of it there for Mitchelton. Some claim that the East player might have created an infraction. Swithenbank there on Cunha. Swithenbank just pulls back. Cunha, the free kick is going to go East's way, it looks like. And yeah, you can just see Swithenbank. Cunha took exception to it, went down. Now referee Nathan McDonald having a chat to both number 10s. Now there's a yellow card to Cunha. Swithenbank's got one here. That's his second. And Mitchelton are down to 10 men. So Paul Swithenbank sent off shortly after the hour mark. Captain Paul McCooler and Tim Lawson in for a chat, but that won't sway Nathan McDonald's decision. Pressure coming all Mitchelton's way at the moment. Lawson. Oh, and Carroll's brought down there. The referee's ruled a fair challenge there by Jansen, it looks like. And yeah, both men going for the ball. And Jansen's remained down. Slowly getting back to his feet now. Jansen just unlucky in being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Close. Confronted by McCooler. Manages to get his cross in. Chested on! And side netting. Cunha. Ball delivered in. Sharp header. And into the Mitchelton defender. Here comes the corner. Perhaps a consolation here for Reese. The turn on goal. Falls wide, but one last corner deflection off a Mitchelton defender. Referee Nathan McDonald blows the full-time whistle. Mitchelton have come away 2-0 winners in this round 9 catch-up match at Heath Park against Eastern Suburbs.
Steve, 2-0 down. It didn't quite happen for you tonight.
No, not much went our way, I think, in the last 20, 30 minutes. So many block shots and deflections and this and that, and it didn't really kind of fall our way. So a little bit frustrating at the end.
Tell us about the injuries that you had going into tonight's game.
Tonight's game, we have Ryan Stenhouse out with a torn hamstring, so he's out for about 3 to 4 weeks. Matt Boyd was suspended, and you go into these games, you really need key players like that in those positions that are vital. You know, Matt's height at the back would have made a very different, scenario throughout the game with the style of football that we had to defend against. So,
you must have been pleased with the application from the lads after the red card. You really piled on the pressure at the end.
Yeah, very happy. We're certainly trying to play football. I thought we played quite well in stages in the first half as well, getting it down and playing out of tight situations. So we certainly tried to play football, but it's difficult in these circumstances.
What does tonight's result do for your top 4 chances?
Oh, I'm not even kind of thinking that far ahead at the moment. It'll be just, we'll take it one game at a time. And we'll see where we end up at the end of the year. If we put too much expectations on us and the pressure, we had a nightmare start to the season, and if after winning some games we're saying, okay, we're going to go to the top 4 and all that, it's just, let's just go one game at a time. That's all I'm looking at.
So Sam's gone home to polish his medals, so I've got Billy Ingledew stepping in. Billy, what'd you make of the game?
I thought it was two teams together tonight, both struggling with injuries, suspensions, illnesses. So overall, I thought probably the first half an hour to first half probably wasn't enjoyable to watch, but I thought the second was. I think everyone would have enjoyed that a lot more if they stuck around a lot longer, you know what I mean? So there's a few people left early, obviously, but it wasn't enjoyable up to half-time. I think both sides would have said the same thing at half-time. So we had a positive attitude in there at half-time as well, which I think gave us that second half result.
Do you think it was just a matter of persistence tonight that got you through?
Oh, definitely. When you're scrapping away like that, I don't think the quality was there, that's for sure. But the second half, I definitely thought we changed a few things there and we played a lot better. We played more to the way we're used to playing. So, and the pleasing thing about that is when you've got a lot of players out too that are injured, that's pleasing to see that when those players come back, we'll actually have some experience depth again, which will be good towards the end of the season.
You must have been thrilled with the defensive effort after the red card.
Oh, look, yeah, the red card. I was wondering when that was going to come up, but yeah, that was a little harsh, I thought, especially when he was actually fouled and then to receive a red card and then an elbow being thrown at the same time. So, and it happened right in front of the dugout, so that was tough. But the positive on that was, and the way I looked at it, and certainly you saw what the boys did tonight, that it actually picked them up. So it had a good effect, if you like. And we went on to win the game, and I thought very strongly in the back defensively. Paul McCullough worked extremely hard. I don't know if you watched off the ball, but Drew Jeske was just working his socks off, running here, running there, filling holes, winning tackles. Yeah, fantastic effort from those boys. Another one deserves good mention there is McGowan. He put his body on the line. You might have seen him get hammered a few times tonight. So that's pleasing. The boys wanted to win. That's what they came here for, and we've got it, even though, like I say, we're understaffed.